Welcome to another ADM Agriculture YouTube video. Following the release of the Environment Agency's position statement regarding the farming rules for water, we've tried to simplify the information and answer some FAQs. The AIC, industry stakeholders and government enforcement bodies have been discussing the changes that will be required over the short, medium and long term to ensure nutrients can be applied to land in an effective and timely manner and minimise the risk of losses of nitrate and phosphorus to water and the wider environment. Professional advisors and farmers will be increasingly expected to use nutrient management plans proactively to ensure crop nutrient requirements are met but not exceeded, and to identify and manage any risks to water and air from applied nutrients. The application of organic materials to land, seasonal nitrogen needs, and managing soils with high phosphorus levels will need careful consideration alongside where and how nutrients may be lost in each field. Ultimately, the aim is to improve farm nutrient balance with clear KPIs and risk management tools to measure progress in order to deliver an increasingly sustainable food chain and protect the environment. So what is Rule 1 Regulation 4? It requires that the application of organic manure and manufactured fertiliser to agricultural land must be planned so that the application does not exceed the needs of the soil and crop or give rise to a significant risk of agricultural diffuse pollution. Weather conditions and forecasts for the land at the time of application must also be taken into consideration. The RPS 252 allows land managers to have a planned application of organic manure to agricultural land that exceeds the crop and soil needs on that land, provided it does not cause pollution and meets certain conditions. Questions have been asked such as, will all farming rules for water be relaxed, and will land managers still have to comply with other legislation? The RPS does not apply to any other activity, including other parts of the farming rules for water, and it does not change any other requirements such as those for storage, silage, slurry and agricultural fuel oil regulations, or NVZs as some examples. This RPS applies only for spreading up to the 1st of March 2022, but you must tell the Environment Agency if you are using it. By doing so, they'll be able to show that the RPS is necessary and that if there is a need to use a similar position in future years, they will have the evidence that there is a demand for it. So contingency planning. You must have a contingency plan to avoid causing pollution of the environment that shows the use of the RPS is your only option. The plan should include field inspections to assess whether organic manures are likely to get into surface water or groundwater. And in order to demonstrate that the RPS is your only option, you must show that the options 1 to 4 in the following hierarchy are not feasible, mainly storage and disposal, before you use option 5 and spread. Spreading organic materials. You can only spread organic materials on low leaching and run-off risk land. For the purposes of the RPS, that includes the following points on screen, including soil type, condition, NVZs, and spreading distances in relation to watercourses. There are also rules on application rates. You can spread at an application rate that does not exceed more than 5 kg per hectare of nitrate nitrogen to be leached. Nitrogen use, efficiency and losses, including nitrate nitrogen, can be calculated, and agronomists should be able to help with this. But you must be able to show that your planned applications to land are not more than the crop requirements for the duration of the current planned crop cycle. If you cause pollution, the Environment Agency will consider all available enforcement options, and to avoid this enforcement action, you should follow the advice on screen. If you cannot comply, you must contact the Environment Agency before you spread any organic manure to land. Local officers will work with you to come to a locally acceptable position. If you require any further information on how ADM can help with fertiliser recommendations and nutrient planning, please speak to your on-farm trader or contact us using the details at the end of this video.